Get excited for this right here at age 17.
Her debut single already has over 90 million streams on Spotify.
Give it up for my favorite person in the entire world, my little sister, Noah Cyrus!
I never needed you like I do right now. I never hated you like I do right now. 'Cause all you ever do is make me.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Mouloud.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is it your first time in Paris?
No, I'm just not very good at speaking French at all.
No.
So I'm like trying to like understand everybody. All I know is like, merci. That's it.
Do you know that maybe this is the last time you can walk in Paris without crazy people saying your name around you?
I don't know.
I think it's the last time.
You think?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Are you prepared to this crazy life or not?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah?
Just like, I've been really blessed with everything going on in my life lately.
Yeah?
And like, you know, the reaction to my music and stuff. So I'm like really lucky and I'm really excited.
Because the crazy thing with you is like when I heard the first time about you, it was with this video that everybody saw.
When I hear you saying darling, your kiss is like an antidote.
And I was like, okay, that girl is not taking the path that everybody would like her to take. Like, it could have been easy for you to come with a featuring with your sister or anything.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
But you came your own way.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to. Well, I dropped the song without any. Like, I never really put anything on social media. Like, oh, I'm gonna have music coming out next month or anything. I didn't want people to come up with these expectations of me and like, just expecting something out of me. So that's why I think if people would have known I was doing music, they would expect something that I'm not, and then I feel like they wouldn't grasp onto what I put out as much. But I think now that I just kind of put it out there, then now people don't really need to think Noah needs to be this. And they just kind of know who I am now. They didn't really need to expect anything.
Do you think that since you're a kid, people are expecting stuff from you?
I think, yeah, because I'm younger, people expect something else. I don't think they expected what I put out. I don't know. I just don't think that I think they expected something a little younger sounding. But that's not really me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more...
Because you didn't come with the teenage stuff. That's the thing I wanted to say. Like, you came straight with like some mature music.
We're almost like the people in the painting. It's like we were almost famous.
Yeah, that was kind of always like the plan. And, my album is coming out hopefully this fall. There's going to be some pop music on there. And there's going to be some pop music that sounds kind of country and some pop music that sounds a little more, like you said, metro. And so it just kind of like, it's going to have various sounds on the album.
What are the best pop songs ever for you?
I think Hollaback Girl by Gwen Stefani.
Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause I ain't no hollaback girl, I ain't no hollaback girl.
Recently, I've been loving all of Ariana Grande's music. I think she's really incredible.
Been here all night, I've been here all day, and my got me walking side to side.
Even I love what Lorde did with pop, because Lorde took pop music and turned it into her own thing.
I wish I could get my things and just let go.
Have you seen that South Park episode with Lorde?
No.
You didn't saw it?
No.
It was like the Kyle's father in South Park who is discovering auto-tunes and he thinks he's Lorde.
I am Lorde.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Do you realize that you don't talk like a 17-year-old girl?
Really?
You talk like somebody who is in this game since 20 years.
Oh, thank you.
How can you explain that?
I don't know. I think I grew up kind of in a different way.
Yeah.
I was homeschooled, and so I was just kind of always like around my mom and, you know, my family on the road and stuff. So I was always kind of like around, you know, my dad's band and my dad and stuff. So I don't know.
Your dad was a musician.
He was, yes.
Yeah.
He still is.
He still.
Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaking heart. I just don't think he'd understand.
So I think I just kind of grew up around adults, and I think that's kind of why.
Do you love dancing?
No, I've never been dancing. I don't dance.
You don't dance?
That's kind of like, I went into my management office before I signed to them, but the one thing I was like, I don't dance. I was like, we can get dancers for my show or something, but I will not dance. That's like not my thing.
Teach me how to do it. Teach me how to do it. Teach me how to do it. Teach me how to do it.
Do you know DJ Snake?
Yeah.
It's a French DJ,
Yeah.
really famous in your country.
Don't you give up, nah, nah, nah. I won't give up, nah, nah, nah. Let me love you.
Let me love you. That one, right? Yeah.
And he was telling us how a pop song was working, like with many producers, top melodists, and stuff like this. How do you imagine a track? Is it with a lot of people or on your own in your room?
When I write my music, I have co-writers. I think that's a very normal thing. Like, I'm not really ashamed of being like, yeah, I have a co-writer in the room with me. Like, I think it's really nice to have somebody else in the room with you because you get more than just your ideas, and you know, you can tell someone your idea and they see it a whole different way.
How do you decide what you will choose at the end? What song you will choose?
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, I think it's just like, you know, I have over 100 songs by far, and
Whoa.
I've been going since I was 14. I have songs that I've written whenever I was 15, you know, about my first boyfriend, and like, you know, then I have songs that I wrote last year about breaking up with my boyfriend, and, you know, just like being so heartbroken over it.
Yeah.
And I even made the mistake of breaking up with him, and I wrote about it.
'Cause all you ever do is make me.
And how do you explain that pop stars are always in love with other pop stars?
What do you mean?
But you have always like famous couples, you know, like Jay-Z,
Uh-huh.
Beyonce,
We be all night.
Rihanna, and blah blah blah.
Give me all the work.
Can you be in love with an anonymous guy? Guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Because since we're talking together, I'm like, this girl is living in a crazy world, but you are straight to the ground.
Thank you.
How do you do that? Do you have a ground training? Like somebody who's taking you back to reality all the time?
I think it's just like, I keep myself in with really good people.
Yeah.
My mom is my manager, so my mom would never let me, you know, she's always just like, Noah.
Because everybody thinks it's a fancy life and an easy life, but I think that's really hard to handle all this pressure.
People definitely see the good side of it,
Yeah.
that's for sure. But I think, you know, the scariest thing for me is I have, like, you know, like everybody has insecurities, and I definitely have insecurities. And I think for me, just like seeing bad comments and bad reviews is what I take to heart the most. You know, Instagram has always been hard for me, so I turned my comments off. But also, I didn't just turn them off for me.
Yeah.
I saw people on my Instagram, like, trolling other people commenting on my Instagram. Like somebody, you know, for example, I don't know if this happened, just like hypothetically, they would not like my hair that day, or they would think my makeup didn't look pretty that day, or something like that. And one person hated it, and then one person would stick up for me, and then the person that hated it would go after the person sticking up for me, and then they would go after the other person. Like, you know, I just wanted people to love each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't have to talk to each other. Just like, you're all there for one reason. If you wanna comment an emoji on my picture, go for it. But I don't think you need to tell each other that you hate each other.
And what is the impact on your generation of the social media? Like, when you're telling me that this is the most hard thing for you,
yeah.
What is the impact?
I think the impact it's made is just like, I think people have gotten too comfortable on social media, where they'll start to say things that they would never say in person to somebody, because they're like, all right, well, I'm gonna tell Noah that I hate her, and I hope something I'm not meaning me, but like, hello. I'm gonna tell Noah or some random person on the internet that I hate them, and that I wish whatever on them, because, you know, because I don't have to say it to their face. Like, I'll never see her. I never have to really say that to her face, so I'm gonna do it over the internet. So I think people have gotten too comfortable with that, where they would never look at me in the eye and be like, I hate you.
And what are the social media that you use?
I use Instagram.
Yeah.
I use Twitter.
Yeah.
Snapchat. I have Facebook. I think that's it.
And how long does it take for you in a day to be on the social media?
I'm on it a lot. I think that's another thing that we've gotten comfortable with, where I'm not even putting it on other people. I'm blaming myself. I'm like, I wake up and I check Instagram first thing in the morning, and I go to sleep and I check Instagram, and like, it's the first thing I look at whenever I'm waking up, the first thing I'm looking at whenever I'm going to sleep. So I think we've definitely let that take control of our lives a little bit. You have Instagram?
Yeah. I use it like to do some funny with the videos with my dog Couscous, but that's it.
Your
Yeah.
dog. I post pictures of my dog too.
You have a dog?
I have a dog.
What's his name?
His name is Sammy. Sammy's my favorite person in the world. Like, he is my best friend.
How do you explain that? Like the face that he's doing when he sees you when you come back?
Oh my God, like runs in circles and chases his tail whenever he gets excited. And then he'll like, it's embarrassing for my dog. I don't want to embarrass my dog. He pees a little whenever he gets excited.
Yeah.
So he'll pee a little on you, but that's okay, because like, I just know he's excited to see me.
Yeah.
But like, he'll like cry. He's a cry baby.
Oh.
I got him when he was 2 weeks old. And
What kind of dog is it?
Maltese.
Yeah.
Well, he's white, so he gets dirty really easily,
Yeah,
you know?
me too.
And his hair is kind of long, but sometimes we like go and like, if it starts to get tangled, I'll take him to the groomer and get a little trim. But then I don't want them to cut him too much. I always say, can you give him a puppy cut? Because I want him to still look young and like cute.
Let me show you Couscous. Like, this is him.
He's so cute. Let me find Sammy. I have so many pictures of Sammy. So cute.
And does your sister, Miley Cyrus, give you some advices sometime, or she's leaving you doing your own?
Well, she wants me to be able to do my own thing.
Yeah.
But you know, she's the one that taught me, don't look yourself up. Don't read comments, because you will get hurt by them.
Yeah.
And she's right, I do get hurt by them. So that's the best advice she's given me, to like not do that.
And do you give her advices?
I think we like each should like give each other, you know, sisterly advice.
Do you go to the movies sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
I went to the movies to see 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah?
But-
At 17?
Yeah, and the last year it came out.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies. I want to see the new Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah?
That looks really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
What's it in French? La Belle.
La Belle et la Bête.
La Belle et la Bête.
I have one last question,
Okay.
because it was a really good moment to spend with you in Place des Vosges in Paris. So you're gonna go back to the US.
Uh-huh.
What's your definition of a clique?
Clique is like friends. So my friends, I don't have a big group of friends though. I just kind of have 5 like best friends in like the whole world, and that's kind of it. So no, I've never had like a big group of friends. I've always kept it kind of small.
So Noah, it was a pleasure to work here with you.
Thank you
And
so much.
I'm telling you, I can touch this tree because it's a lucky tree. That this is the last time that you can work like this in Paris.
Okay.
So you have to enjoy.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
'Cause all you ever